was quite an occasion, and I was wondering what I should say. In fact, I have more or less abandoned my original introductory manuscript because as I wrote out and thought out what could be shown, the volume increased so much that I thought there is no real time for the introduction. Now, what do I want to do then this afternoon? I want to bring to you, well, I want to stun you into kind of realization what has been built up here. That in a way, there is no precise parallel to it in anything but great major capitals. The collection is of course smallish. When I say smallish, I always used to say small collection. It no longer is small. It has become to a moderate size. But still, by comparison, of course, with a great historic collection, it is minute. Yet, by a combination of luck on one side, on the other side, I suppose, the ability to perceive, presumably, which in my case has turned out, as it happened to be, probably superior than of many other rivals in distinguishing, and I mentioned this a little earlier this morning, being able to distinguish when things look like gold, to see that they are in fact dross, and the other way around, seeing that what appears like dross is in fact gold. The point which I made this morning, I do so again, that owing to the kindness and generosity of institutes of conservation, two of them I mentioned this morning, I mentioned them again, particularly since when we put up the new table of benefactors, which is in the museum now, which is an important tablet. The contribution of benefactors was enormous and on occasion crucial, particularly if one thinks the history of the collection. Then it occurred to me as I was preparing this lecture, this talk, I thought there are two important names which have been left out. And there are, in fact, institutions which did not contribute money, but contributed expertise. That is the London University's Institute of Archaeology in Gordon Square, where for many, many years I could bring metal objects particularly, which were corroded and practically invisible, but where one's feeling was there. And that, I suppose, that instinct I had, I did not know that I had it, that this is important. Underneath it will turn out to be rather capital piece. Then perhaps they might have taken a year to clean it, their best people in their final year. But when it came back, the gold was revealed and showed it was indeed gold under dross instead of the other way around. And the other institution which did that was in Mainz in Germany, the Römisch-Germanische Zentralmuseum with its wonderful conservation there. And they did some of our armor. They did a wonderful piece of glass, cast glass, Hellenistic cast glass, which you've got, it's not on exhibition at the moment, where their expertise is almost unique in conserving it and restoring it, an important Hellenistic glass, pre-Roman glass. And then one of our most wonderful pieces I mentioned this morning, a sitular bucket of bronze, with the most wonderful decoration intrinsically in it. It will be the final piece which I'll show today, which in a way is, I suppose, almost not quite unique, but in a particular historical context, it has a really major importance. Again, they built it up so that it is exhibitable in a way, and since their two names do not appear in the plan, it's now up. Let me introduce my talk by mentioning these particular points. I said luck was one of the things, and I think with luck pieces you might start. Now, I'm just trying to think what's going to happen next. If you put in the first slide.